You ready?
Yes.
Yeah?
What's going on, guys? Bradley Martyn here. And today, like every other day, is a special day. It's a good day. But today is a day where I'm going to show you guys the 5 best exercises for body weight. Whether you have a gym, you don't have a gym, 5 best exercises to build muscle. And take up a small amount of space in the gym. Because you could do it, you just need a little bit of space. Maybe you just need this thing here.
Yeah.
Like this right here.
Or a park.
Right? What's that?
Or a park.
Or a park, like with a pull-up bar and like a
dip thing.
A dip thing, which if you didn't have a dip thing like this, show them this. You can do, I gotta teach Kevin now. You can do dips on like a park bench. Or like your buddies.
2 chairs.
Yeah, 2 chairs.
Yeah.
Like in between the chairs.
Yeah.
Just don't like hurt yourself. Anyways, first exercise, and probably one of the best exercises for building your back just in general is the pull-up, right? I think it's probably one of the most underrated exercises, hands down. For me as well, something that I like. I did because like I knew that I should, but I didn't do it because I knew that it was gonna like really benefit me. And I think a lot of people don't do this correctly. No, they don't. And I know I've been a culprit to doing like half reps, you know, like the bodybuilder reps. Where you're
half rep squats or
like,
pull-ups.
Kind of like this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bullshit.
You know?
Yeah.
But when it comes to building muscle, like if you guys are if you're either in a crunch for time or you don't have a gym, half reps are like, I'd say half reps are for the gym. Half reps are for like the gym because you know you're gonna do, no seriously, because you know you're gonna do other exercises like to fill in the rest of the void. But if you're gonna go do like a dip or a push-up or a pull-up, you don't wanna do half reps. Like if that's all you're gonna do, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't have a lot of other like machines or equipment or things to do like the other full range of the motion, right? So, 2 main ways to do the pull-up. Well, 2 ways that I like to do it. Either pull yourself straight up and down, or pull yourself almost like a slight arch, and you'll be coming back up. So I'll show you both of those. So first one is this one, where I like to pull straight up and down as much as possible.
Check your neck, huh?
Yeah.
Cool. Boom, boom.
Now, like full range of motion though. Like, you'll see people do this in the gym, they'll be like this.
Yeah, bro, get it, come on.
You know? That's not what we're looking for.
Oh, okay.
All the way down, all the way up. How do you say, like, if you guys have like pain,
well, if your shoulder mobility isn't great, then don't do this one.
Yeah, if your shoulder mobility is not great, you might have to like half rep it a little bit. But I mean, you should have good enough shoulder. Most people should have good enough shoulder mobility for this.
All right.
It's honestly it's a strength thing.
Yeah.
Because it's harder.
It's harder, way harder.
It is like doing a full rep and doing like a kip or a half rep or like through your legs or like a short range of motion is much easier. Going all the way down, all the way up, much more difficult. So that's probably one of my favorites. The other one looks like this. This is the typical, you guys have seen it.
Boom.
You're still moving the fucking muscle.
So, the things that I'm basically just trying to focus on, other than like cupping like the barbell, not pulling super hard, so I can activate more of my back versus grabbing real tight and like activating your front delt. Besides cupping the weight, I'm thinking of starting the movement from the bottom of the movement all the way to the top. Meaning like, yeah, your arms are connected up here, but what's moving the muscle? What's moving your body? Your muscle, right? The back. Those are the muscles we're trying to work. So from here, the first thing I think about is not pulling up to touch the bar with my head, more so thinking about bringing my scapulas back, down, and then start to pull them together, right? Instead of just going like this.
Yeah. Which a lot of people do.
A lot of people do, and they feel a lot of tension here.
Yeah.
Versus their back.
Yeah.
So think of that when you're doing it. Start the movement from the bottom.
This, like in front.
Yeah, or they'll be there, pulling here.
Yeah.
Start from the bottom. Start the movement thinking about, okay, I'm gonna be pulling my scapulas down and back and squeezing all the way to the finish. Make the contraction, the squeeze of the muscle take you to the bar instead of you trying to like touch the bar with your nose or something, right? So that's really the pull-up.
What's your next favorite?
I mean, I wouldn't even say it's my
push-up?
favorite.
Which one do you want to do
Dip,
first?
me and the dip, we got a
Oh,
mess
yeah, I
up
remember
relationship
that,
right
yeah.
now. We got a mess up relationship. So I'm doing better now. Well, I'll tell you what I learned for the dip. Hands down, one of the best mass building exercises. I mean, yeah, obviously if you're eating enough food, like if you're doing all the other things you need to be doing right, but if you could just do this for your upper body, it's amazing.
And triceps too.
For triceps as well, so triceps, chest, even a little bit of bicep in there, shoulders. What I've learned though, is you don't need to go all the way down. So you want to go low, but you don't want to go, and I've done this for a long time. That's probably why I hurt myself. You don't need to go like down here.
Yeah.
Right? So I'll show you what. I'm not going to show you the wrong way. I'm just going to show you the right way. Obviously, a couple different variations of it, but it's the basic dip.
Let's go. Easy.
Good. Right there. And squeeze. Because before I'd be like, I would go like this, you know?
Yeah.
And really, like, when I get into that position, I am getting a really good stretch, but I'm basically just putting a ton of pressure on my front shoulder.
Yeah.
Versus like keeping the tension on my tricep and my chest where I want it, okay? Because your shoulders are gonna be a secondary muscle in the whole movement. You want the main movements to be like tricep, chest. Right, start the movement like pressing with your chest, like almost like you're here and you're trying to like squeeze yourself up like with your chest while you're trying to go like this. But obviously the bar is not gonna come in. So the idea is you're pressing and you're squeezing in. You're kind of like this.
Yeah.
So
it's like if it was a machine.
Yeah. Like if it could come in, it would look like this. You'd be here and you'd be going like this.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Yeah. Anyways, and when you finish, try to get to the top, not just because you're pushing yourself up, but because you're extending your triceps and you're contracting your tricep hard. Not just like, people do this shit, they be
True.
like just like boom, and then like no tension at all, no contraction at all, right back down, and then they catch the whip and come back up. It's not a power clean, it's not like a jerk, it's nothing like that. So as far as bodybuilding, building muscle mass, that's why we're here, right? Five exercises to do it. Control from the bottom all the way to the top, like in full range of motion. Okay, is what you're comfortable with too. Next one will be
Push-ups.
the tried and true, the most epic exercise of them all. The backflip.
No,
You ready?
Push-up.
I'll say that one for later.
All right, you ready?
Push up.
Yeah.
There is so many different ways to do the push up that like, I'm only gonna show you one.
Okay.
Because there's so many.
Yeah, you can
I'll show you two.
All right.
I'll show you two. Tricep dominant versus like chest and shoulders. So
Yeah.
depending what you want to work, right? The tricep is gonna look like this.
Tricep?
Tricep.
Tri-tip?
Tri-tip on the steps. Tri-tip set.
Yeah.
Tricep tip. Just a tip for a second to see how it feels. So basically what I'm doing is like more like of a, what would I call this? My hand placement right here. It's not like this.
Shoulder width?
Shoulder width, a
neutral.
little bit outside the shoulders.
Yeah.
Like neutral,
Yeah.
right? And what I'm gonna think about is not coming like down on top of it. I'm gonna slightly come over it. So I'm gonna show you what that looks
Triceps?
like. Yeah, so I'll be able to load my triceps.
And tuck your
Instead of-
elbows, right?
Yeah, and tuck my elbows instead of being behind it. So my elbows will be tucked towards like, kind of towards my hip, okay? And then push, again, like starting the movement from the bottom up. So I'm thinking about contracting my triceps from here
Yeah.
to there.
So this is tricep, right?
Tricep, yeah.
Cool.
And I'm keeping the weight on my palm.
Versus chest one. Show them the chest one really quick.
Chest one is like this.
So you could do it like,
A little wider.
yeah.
Chest one is here. Or it kind of bows out a little bit.
Yeah.
You're still, the thing is like, either one you do, you're still hitting your chest, you're still hitting your triceps, you're still hitting your shoulders.
Do both drastically so they can see.
Okay.
So first
Tricep.
one, tricep. Okay, boom. Couple reps. Boom, tricep. All right. Not regular.
Regular.
Okay, cool.
So it's a little bit, the elbows are coming a little bit more out to the side. And the other things you want to think about while you're doing it,
Look at doing push-ups.
as you guys should know, Dang, he just copied my set, bro.
Look.
Look at him, look at him. Look at it, film him, look. What's up, man? You jacking my swag over there?
Oh, he's the other guy.
So, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought.
I don't know, bro.
It was important.
Push-ups.
No, it was important.
Push-ups. See? Like that. Push-ups like that.
So, the push-up is by far one of the best. Not only like mass building exercises, but balance
and
exercises. And health, yeah, balance and health. Meaning like, when you get on a bench press, which is probably what, 99, let's call it 100% of you guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna call it 100%. 100% of you guys bench press.
No, 99.99.
99.99.
Yeah.
There's like one person who's like, nah bro, I only do Olympic weightlifting. They're super like,
that's true.
Smart, and they're like, I just wanted to be able to do this, and they know, and if they just do this, they can't.
Yeah.
So there's like that 0.1%.
Yeah.
Which I was for a while, but I'm probably more like a 99, 99, whatever, because I do this too. But the damn push-up, you gotta think about this. You get on a bench press, you set up, you have this back support.
Yeah.
You're pressing yourself into a thing. It's a, I don't want to say it's unnatural, because obviously this is we're in our natural environment, which is the gym, and the bench press is like one of our natural pieces of equipment, which we use to like bring our, you know, opposite sex to us. Because we're like, look at me bench pressing.
Cool.
It's an amazing tool.
Use that.
The point is this though, when you do a push-up, whether it be for building muscle, like you just got a park workout, you don't have a gym, or for warming up for a bench press, what you're doing is you're activating your upper back in a way that it needs, like it wants. Like the scapula, the retraction, the stability that you're creating there is gonna help you press more when you set up on a bench press. But if you never do that movement to push up, you're never gonna get that out of it, because you never do it, all right? You're not gonna get something from something you never do. So the push up itself, the way your upper back, your scapulas are able to like move around is amazing for shoulder health, is amazing for like you getting a stronger bench press, you having a better overhead press, being more stable, being more sturdy, and dumbbell stuff. So there's so much more than just a push-up, okay? So yeah, push-up's amazing. Another exercise,
Lunge.
the lunge.
Your
Which
legs,
look, I'm gonna tell you guys, between you and me, like we'll talk, hold on, so we just keep Kevin out of this. The push-ups, you know, are fine, I'm fine with it, but the lunges, I hate them.
Bro, come on.
Hold on, dude, I'm talking to them. I hate them. I hate them, like I hate them with, but.
No, you like them.
But no, this is the thing. I don't like them. I'm not gonna pretend I like them. But I'm gonna tell you that I like what they do for me. What they'll do for you, okay? Stop skipping leg day. Stop skipping like things that are difficult as shit. Because the real reason why I don't like lunges is because they're fucking hard. And you get a pump in your leg, which isn't great because you're like, I can't really, it's like doesn't look really cool, like, but this looks cool. But I'm telling you, man, if you want to be a better athlete, if you want to be a better bodybuilder, if you want to be a better CrossFitter, you want to be a better power lifter, doesn't matter. You got to do the things that are difficult for you. They're going to make you better. I guarantee it. It's going to make your whole body better. So the lunge, I'll show you what it should look like, and I'll show you two variations of it. So here, come over here. Oh, what's Brandon doing?
I don't know.
Such a hippie now.
Let's go.
Anyways, the lunge.
Go.
Okay. My probably advice on this is I'd say take my advice on this one. Don't let your knee hit the ground. Do your best to like just before the ground.
Yeah.
In any variation.
What about a tap?
Depends how hard the tap is. Because if you got weight on your back, or, yeah, as long as you're not like sending like major shock to your knee, like it's fine. But I don't know. I would say better because you're gonna end up keeping more tension. If you hit the knee, then you bottomed out and it's like the tension's gone. You guys know that obviously. So you got so much dust on that lens. It's distracting the hell out of me.
We're good.
We're good. They can still see me, right?
Yeah. Barely.
You sure? How about now? Now you for sure can't see me.
All right, go.
Okay. The lunge, two variations. First one, basic. It's a hip width. So step. A lot of people do this, so I want to point this out real quick. I've seen people do this in the gym. They do this. They go like this, like they're walking a tightrope.
Yeah. Oh no.
Don't walk a tightrope.
Bad.
Go from the front. Watch. Show them.
Real bad.
So either don't do this.
Bad.
Right? You want to step like your hip. So step here. Almost like you're stepping out.
Balance.
Okay. And then when you step out, drop your back knee down. Like don't like lunge super hard forward with your right knee. So when you're going, you're stepping, you're like this. Once you plant this, you made it. Like you won. Drop your back knee down. Then press through both. And wherever you want to emphasize, obviously, the more you press through the front, squeeze your quad, the more you press through the back, squeeze your glute, like press up. You're gonna kind of learn your body, know what you kind of want, like you want to work more of this, more of that. Be like have an understanding of that, and just know that every time you do it, have a focus. Like if you're like, I'm gonna do lunges today, but I'm gonna focus on my quad, then focus on the quad every time. If you're gonna do it, I wanna focus on my glute, then focus on the glute every time, okay? Just have like, you know what I'm saying? The reason why I'm telling you is just have a focus for like why you're doing what you're doing instead of just like doing it. Because a lot of people do certain movements and they just, I do it because my bro does it. I do it because my other bro said it's good for me. But like, you gotta start to understand your body and your body parts and what's lagging, what's not, and be like, okay, what can I do? How can I do this exercise to make it work better for me? Right? Because everyone's so different, okay? So that's the first variation, just a basic lunge where you go out here. And I'll give you one more, it's more of like a glute variation. It's a little complicated. See if they can see it. Come from the back, over here. So it's the same thing. I'm gonna step out.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna press through this toe and almost like turn my glute in, like I'm squeezing the hell out of my glute. And this front leg, I'm pressing almost like I'm turning my knee out, and I'm gonna drag my foot forward, but my butt's tight the whole time. All right, that's a little explanation. I'll show you. Like when I do this, all I'm feeling like for the most part, super contracted through my glute on this back leg that's being dragged forward. So it's not like this. Right, it's not a step.
Yeah.
All right, it's like this. Squeezing. Dragging like I'm almost like I'm doing like a hip thrust.
I see.
Right? Boom. Oh. Just like that. Try that. It'll destroy your glutes. It'll destroy your hamstrings. You want to add another one? That's 5.
No, that's 4. Last one, squats and jump squats. Easy. Squats are too easy to do. Some squats.
Let's do squats.
Right.
Keep it basic. So squats, guys. Obviously, you know how to squat because you squat with a barbell. Hopefully, if you don't know how to squat, or not obviously for you, that's fine. The main components to a squat, just so you guys can kind of keep it in mind whenever you do squats, whether it be body weight or barbell, whatever you're focusing on. Let's say glutes, you're focusing on glutes, your hamstrings, or you're focusing on quads. It's super simple to like dissect these two. Okay, you want to think about 3 things. I think it's 3 things. Yeah, 3 things. Where your weight is on your toes. And you always keep your feet flat. That's one thing. Always keep your feet flat. Okay, so remember that. You never want to squat unless you're doing like a variation of a sissy squat. You don't want to do this, right? Especially if you start to load weight, more weight. You don't want to. Like, it's a variation of a sissy squat, but for this purpose, because if you're gonna like air squat, body weight squat, and then go into squat variations like on the barbell, you're gonna load weight. Okay. So for this purpose, it's not a sissy squat. We're not talking about sissy squats. We're talking about squats. Okay. Just want to make that clear. Well, so your feet always stay flat in a squat, okay? Wherever you want to emphasize, if you want to emphasize your quads, you want to let your knees go forward, you want to keep your weight slightly to like the middle of your foot to the front, like so about here. Right? If you want to focus on your glutes, the weight will stay, like the total weight will be right here in the middle, and as you come down, the weight can kind of go to your heels. But you never want to go like this. The feet will stay flat, but you'll emphasize the weight on the heel. And then finish the weight on the heel, squeezing the glute. Okay, but if it's quads, they can be slightly on the toe. You can come down towards the toe, as long as you don't go like this. Right, come down towards the toe. And same thing, press through, like I'm pressing through this section right here, all the way up, and I'm contracting my quads real tight. Like I'm finishing, I'm not just going like this and relaxing. Okay, so if you're gonna do body weight squats, air squats, same thing. Come down, come up, and squeeze it. Like don't just go like and stand. Because right when you do this, all your joints, everything's locked out and you lose tension on the muscle. Okay, this is about building the muscle, right? 5 best exercises. So you want to actually build the muscle, you got to put in the work, you got to put in that concentration. Don't just go through the movements, okay? So then the other thing, besides the foot placement, where you're emphasizing, keep your chest up. So you'll be able to probably like load the weight. Because the more even you can put your upper body, the more like you'll know that if you shift to your toes, as long as this is upright, you're gonna feel it in your quads more, right? If you start to shift your heels, as long as this is upright, you're gonna feel it in your glutes more, right? But if you're like, hey, I wanna hit my, oh, never mind, don't film that. If I wanna hit my quads, but I'm like, or I hit my glutes, but I'm like too pitched forward. Let's say you don't have enough mobility, you're not like sitting upright. I wanna hit my quads, but I'm doing this. All you're gonna notice, if you're leaning forward, your body's gonna wanna correct, and you're gonna feel all this tension because you're like this in your hamstrings and glutes, okay? So as long as you keep your body upright, whether that be in a squat or not, look, he's super upright. Good squat. Maybe we should just ask him how to do this, bro. No, but what I'm saying is true. So give it a shot and then report back to Kevin. If it doesn't work for you, you can write a letter to the gym. The address is 6455 DeSoto Avenue, Woodland Hills, California. You can Google it. You can also go to the Instagram, Zoo Culture Instagram, and click the directions. And you guys can send a letter and date it to Kevin and say, Kevin, all your advice is shit, and I don't like you.
This is your advice.
No. This was you, bro.
Nope.
This was all your idea.
Nope.
I just talked about it.
Nope.
So you can tell Kevin, I don't really like the stuff you say and the stuff you do. You could also go to Kevin's Instagram and talk shit, because it's fun to do. I do it all the time. I make fake accounts and I go and talk shit. Did you know that?
No. All right, dude, let's wrap up this video.
You wrap it up?
Nope.
All right, wrap it up then.
You wrap it up.
I always wrap it up.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I do, bro.
Okay.
Go ahead, wrap it up.
Thumbnail.
What's the thumbnail?
What about Superman push-up? Like you were flying?
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I love you guys. I'm out. Make sure you subscribe, bell notifications, Instagrams, Snapchats. I love you. See y'all soon.